Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now I got you guys my Q&A video for this week. Recording on a Tuesday, that's how I'm going to do it from now on, in case anyone missed that last time. I'm going to be recording them on Tuesdays and uploading them on Wednesdays, because if I plan on recording the day before, the actual video's put up, I'll have time to get everything done, because, I have to work and all that stuff, so it just gives me time so I don't miss the day or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much that. And I guess before I get started, just so you guys know, I am uploading a video for Saturday. I'll be uploading a video on a discussion for who would actually win the fight between Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God Goku. I'm not going to spoil who actually I said was stronger. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link to the video in the description below. But I will be discussing that video Saturday and giving my thoughts on who would actually win. Because a lot of you guys, in the comments, were pretty good about what you said in the comments. You guys had a lot of good points, and I'm going to address a bunch of those points in my video. But that's pretty much it for that, and I guess that's basically it for the intro, so let's just get started in the video. Oh, and before I actually get started, this time I will be displaying the questions on screen. That's what my plan is. My brother offered to, put the images on the screen so I wouldn't have to waste my time snipping all the images up for the questions, so you guys can look at the questions while this Gears of War 3 gameplay is being played. And don't hassle me if I look like I'm doing terrible in Gears of War 3. I think I did pretty good, but I hadn't played the game in quite a long time, and I hope you guys enjoy that, I guess. But this is kind of like a little bit of a test video, I suppose. But if this whole putting the questions on screen thing doesn't work out, don't get mad or nothing. I'm sure many of you will be fine, but I'm trying to get out. It'll probably take a long time to render, but we'll see how it goes. But I guess let's just get started into the video. Alright, I guess we'll just go ahead and answer the question of the day like I usually do. I like doing them. Sometimes I have some interesting ones, but it is, can you truly love more than one person? I guess if they're talking about in a general way, some people can, yes, but me personally, it's not how I play, so if I love someone, it's going to be one person at a time. But that's pretty much it for that one. There's not too much of discussion needs to be done. Alright, next question. Well, I can already tell this video is going to be a little bit annoying to do, because I have to do a bunch of different audio files for the to make it easier so my brother can, place the images into the video. And just in case any of you guys are wondering, he does not edit my videos for me. This is he just offered to do this for this specifically. All my other videos I edit. If I need any help, I'll ask him to, give me a hand or something like that. But generally, I do my videos all by myself, so he's not like doing my videos for me or anything like that. He's just putting these in there because I don't have a ton of time to do it, so he's just gonna do that part. But basically, let's just get on to the next question. Let's see, I had to delete that last one. What wallpaper do you have on your phone? Well, I guess I'll find an image of it. I'm sure I could find an image again, but I'll place that image right up on the screen for you to see. But I guess that'll basically answer your question, I suppose. Okay, let's see here. What wallpaper do you have on your phone? Wait, that's the one I just answered. I had ended the audio file, and then I went to go answer a question and I forgot to delete. Okay, that's not the question. What type of phone do you have? That's the question I'm looking for. I forgot. I have a Droid Bionic. It's pretty good. I made most of my original videos, like a lot of the maybe first 12 or dozen or so videos were made with my phone. I even had an editing program on the phone, but it was pretty crap, I won't lie. But you guys still enjoyed the older content, I'm sure. I had some fresh ideas in my head, but yeah, that's the phone I use. It's pretty good. I suggest if you're gonna be doing YouTube, don't use your phone as an editing tool, but it wasn't bad. Okay, next question. What is your religion, or do you not have one? I don't really have a religion. To be honest, my whole life I never really had one, I guess, per se. I've always thought maybe there was something out there that was watching over us. It kind of seems like it's hard to believe at times that there isn't. There's obviously, most people will probably agree there's other life out there in the universe and whatever. Statistically, there almost has to be, so. I don't have a religion per se, but there's definitely something else out there. I'm not saying anything that created us, but I guess don't have a legitimate religion, but there's definitely other things out there, if that answers your question at all. Okay, next one. Your. That's the question. Your. Well, technically it's not a question, but alright. Alright, moving on. Alright. Gogeta or Super Buu Gohan absorbed? Definitely a hotly debated topic. I'm going to do a video on it, but I definitely have a lot to say about it. Thought I was going to sneeze. Yeah, I definitely have a lot to say about that, because it's definitely going to be a video in the future. I'm not sure exactly when, but there's a lot of things people don't consider when they're talking about Gogeta, because, you know, there's a lot of, basically Gogeta isn't as strong as Vegito. A lot of people know that. And a lot of people say it's an equal power, but I know for a pretty good fact that it's not equal power, because you gotta think, when Vegeta and Goku fuse, they don't have to lower their power level at all. Goku doesn't have to lower his power level when they fuse into Vegito, so when they do Gogeta, Goku had to lower his power level to make it equal to Vegeta, and that's why Vegito is stronger. There's also other things that could be like a bigger multiplier, but none of that's certain, but that Goku lowering his power level definitely makes a big impact, so I can discuss that in a future video. Alright, next question. Who is truly stronger, Sonic versus Goku? I guess Sonic or Goku, but it says versus Goku. I could tell you that, I can't remember who did the video. I saw Kwame mention it in one of his videos. It was pretty funny. If I can find the video, I'll link in the description below, but there was this video on Sonic versus Goku, and it was kind of, I can say it's more of a troll video, to be quite honest, but the person who made it was kind of doing it in Kwame style, like the whole intro and all that. You guys can, I'll leave it in the link below. You guys definitely gotta check that out if you haven't, but I mean, between them actually doing a fight, I'm pretty sure Goku would dominate Sonic. I don't care if he goes Super Sonic. He might be indestructible in what their universe calls it, and he might be the fastest thing in the world. The fastest thing alive multiplied in their universe, but what their definition of the fastest thing alive is completely different from Dragon Ball Z's definition, so I'm pretty sure Goku's going to have a huge speed advantage, and I mean, Goku automatically wins because Super Sonic is just an absolute ripoff, we can all agree, but he's not even that strong. I've played a ton of Sonic the Hedgehog games. I mean, granted, it's pretty fun to play as Super Sonic, but I'm pretty confident Goku wouldn't even have a problem beating up Sonic. I don't think Sonic will be able to even inflict enough damage to defeat Goku, so that's my thoughts on that. Have you seen Code Geass? No, but I've heard of it. I don't really know much about it, to be quite honest with you, but I mean, I could see in the future possibly, I guess. Oh, that next question's gonna get me. Alright, next one. Alright. Who would win, Naruto or Krillin? You know, I really want to do a video on Goku versus Naruto. So I really don't want to answer this, but I have so much to say about this. All I can say is some people the people who debate this stuff clearly have never seen an episode of Dragon Ball Z like once in their life. Like, honestly, the people that think like, I can't say too much. You guys probably already know how I feel, and a lot of you probably feel the same way, but yeah, I don't even need to answer this. It should be obvious who would win. Okay. If you were a Z fighter in Dragon Ball Z, what type of Z fighter would you be and why? I don't really know what different types of Z fighters you mean. Like, I'd be a good Z fighter? Question mark? I'll tell you. I would be the strongest Z fighter alive because I'm awesome. That's pretty much my answer to that question, and let's move on. Whew. Okay. Is it weird that I despise Goku in DBZ, but I like him when he was a kid in Dragon Ball? I would honestly say that would be weird. I think that's weird, but I mean, everyone's got their own opinions, of course, so I mean, I'm sure it's completely fine to you. If you don't think it's weird, then it's not weird, but I personally think it's a little bit weird. I mean, Goku's kind of got like a one-track mind, you know, fight, eat, and, oh, I've got to save my friends. But, I mean, the way he does a lot of things, just, obviously, Kid Goku and adult, and even teenage Goku, they're very different from, teenage and adult Goku are very different from Kid Goku, and, I mean, I could see why you would like Kid Goku more, but, you know, My question to you is, do you like Goku in Dragon Ball GT? That's my question to you, subscriber. But, I mean, yeah, I like both Gokus. I even liked them in GT to an extent. But, yeah. I saw you played Skate 3. Can you skateboard? I guess that's a question. I'll be right back. I hope that answers your question. Yes, I can skateboard, but I didn't say I could do it very well. I mean, I used to skateboard when I was a lot younger. I hadn't done it in about a year, so that clip you just saw, well, I was rusty to say the least. I tried. I didn't practice much at all before. I just kind of got out there. But yeah. All right, next question. Super Saiyan 4, I guess I'll read it as is. SSJ4 Goku post 100-year time skip, which would be at the end of GT. For those of you that aren't familiar, I'm sure most of you are. Versus SSJ4 Gogeta. Vegito and Gogeta Patara Fusion. This is from Mr. Protoman 145. Now, Mr. Protoman, I'll be honest, Gogeta, I don't know if that's like a fan fiction thingy or not, or, you know, Dragon Ball AF, because I don't care about AF at all, but whenever I would play like Xbox with my buddy, or, you know, go over to his house or something, we'd hang out. I would always say Gogeta with, you know, Gogeta Fusion. So it's kind of funny that more than one person thinks of that. But like I said, I don't know if it's like a popular thing or not. But as of who would win in a fight, I mean, if you really think about how strong Goku would be at that point, now it's so hard to judge Gogeta Super Saiyan 4's power. I mean, he could probably beat Superman Prime 1 million, I would assume. Maybe. I mean, you have to think how strong, because we never saw how strong Gogeta was. It's all up for speculation, but I mean, just to play it safe, just because it's so out of like canon, and even GT's out of canon, but out of GT itself's canon universe, you just have to imagine how strong Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be. So I'd have to say Gogeta. But Super Saiyan 4 Goku after the 100-year time skip was immensely powerful. I can't even fathom how strong he would have been. I would even argue maybe in his base form, he could possibly be as strong as maybe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Possibly. I'm not sure. He would have to think, because you know how long 10 years of training got him, how far that got him. So he obviously was training in with Shenron and whatever. This kind of a whole video topic in itself, what happened after that 100-year gap, but I've spent too long on this question. I'd say Gogeta just would be a safe bet. But that's a really good question, right there. Okay. What if Goku accidentally ate a Cell Jr.? SSJ7, fuck you. Alright, this is for my buddy, who if you hadn't seen my video I made, I did a video showing off this Super Saiyan 7 Ultra Lord figure I bought just to mess with my buddy. It was just a gag gif. I don't care about Dragon Ball AF or anything, but it was pretty well made. His reaction, I should have just recorded his reaction when he got it. He's just like, oh, you motherfucker. But to answer your question, I mean, if Goku ate a Cell Jr., I'd guess Goku would probably choke on it. That would be my guess. What if Vegeta and Goku entered the hyperbolic time chamber before the Cell games? Well, like if they did it one more time, I mean, I would say both of them right then at that point were kind of at their peak at that point in time. Maybe not Goku necessarily, but if they had entered it just one more time each, or are you talking about together? Because if they did it together, I don't know. I think Vegeta would want to fight Goku in there just to train together. But Vegeta would probably take it a little bit too seriously, and Goku would probably whoop his ass, because Goku was far above Vegeta. But I mean, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking in this question. If you're talking about if they went in together, or if they went in separate. But I'd say Goku would get stronger, and Vegeta would stay about the same at that point in time, at least. Alright, do you like any sports? This is from Trey Lane. I don't really watch sports too much, to be honest with you. If I would, it'd either be Probably hockey, boxing. Obviously, most people watched wrestling as a kid. Wrestling isn't really a sport; it's an acting gig. But that's the. I was gonna say a discussion for another day, but I'm never gonna talk about that. That's stupid. Yeah, but I don't watch really too many sports. I mean, I played football when I was younger, but I wanted to get into boxing, but it never really surfaced because there was no place to box around here. But yeah, I mean, I hope that answers your question good enough. All right, next question: Pokemon Ruby or Pokemon Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire? I don't play Pokemon anymore. I did when I was younger, but I'm gonna say Pokemon Ultra Emerald. It's not a Pokemon game, I'm sure, but Ultra Emerald, because back in the day I played Pokemon Emerald. But if I gotta pick between those two, I'm gonna pick Sapphire, because blue is better than red. But I don't play Pokemon anymore. I fell off that bandwagon a long time ago. But I'm not gonna hate on you if you do play it. That'd be a question for my brother. He plays Pokemon all the time. Okay, next question. Have you ever ran from something, and if so, were you scared? Alright guys, this is an inside joke between a couple of friends of mine, so many of you aren't, well actually every single one of you aren't going to understand this, but to put it in short, just to explain the whole thing, I was working with my buddy at this place, and I had left the place because the place was absolute, shit, and then I went to go work at Stewart's. But a few days after I had quit the job, there was a thunderstorm, and my buddy was still working there at the time, and he was walking out to, punch out of the place. I'm not going to say where it is, because, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But he was walking out to go, punch out, and a bolt of lightning struck a tree right by him, and debris flew by him. No one was hurt at all, but to say that if I was, because I walked next to him, we go punch out together because we were working together, if I was walking next to him, I totally would have been dead from the debris. He said so himself. Because it was like, I always walk on one side of him, and the same side usually every day. So if I was walking on that side, I would have gotten hit by debris, and I would have been goner, and then you guys wouldn't get to see all the glorious content from me. But to get the reference that's going on here, he had gotten interviews by a news team that was happened to be there afterwards, and they were asking about it, and he goes like, "Oh, I was running, I was scared," like in a southern accent or something. He's not southern, but he said it like that. So, yep, to answer the question, I don't know exactly who asked this, one of my friends or my brother or something. They're anonymous, but to answer this, yes, I have ran from something, and yes, I was scared. When I was younger, when I was a little kid, I was at my grandparents' house, and I got chased by a rooster, and I was scared, and I was running. So that answers that question. Alright, next question. Super Saiyan 3 Goku with God Essence versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Well, now, well, the thing is we don't know what the God Essence necessarily does. We know that Goku retained it in the movie, yes, and then when he went Super Saiyan, he apparently did increase his power, but we don't know if it was by 50. It probably wasn't by 50. He probably increased at a certain point. But, and I'm not going to go on about how Akira Toriyama said, Goku was going to train his Super Saiyan form from now on because, he asked the question, Super Saiyan 3 Goku with the God Essence versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But we never saw Gogeta's full potential, and I have to safely say Gogeta would probably be able to take him on, because if you want to say, Super Saiyan 4 is 400 times base, Gogeta, I mean, I don't know how many times stronger Gogeta would be than Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but whew, I'm just gonna, because I can't even fathom both of these, because we never saw either, but I'm just gonna say Super Saiyan 4 is on a whole nother level than Super Saiyan 3, but then again, God form is on a whole nother level than Super Saiyan 3 is, so I'm gonna do the cop out here and say it's a tie. Just but I would say that Super Saiyan 4 is probably faster. Yo, what is your group me if you have one? I don't know what the question is, to be quite honest. You can re-ask it, but I don't know what this means, like, at all. I'm sorry. I have no clue. Alright. Have you watched Naruto? If so, do you think anyone from Naruto can even stand a chance against a Z Fighter? I saw about when Naruto originally aired on Toonami. I think I saw pretty much all of what they had there. Then they ended it and brought it back, and now it's on Adult Swim's Toonami. So I have seen Naruto. I don't watch Shippuden or whatever you call it. But I do know a lot about Naruto. And, I know that Naruto characters don't have very many impressive feats compared to what a Z Fighter could possibly do. I guess Chaozu would probably lose. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, Chaozu might not be able to beat Naruto. I guess that answers your question. I haven't seen enough Naruto to give you my thoughts on top of my head, but in a future video, I'll definitely have something to say about this. Maybe it'll be a dual commentary or something with someone that knows more about Naruto than I do, because my brother watches it, but he might come on a video, possibly. I'm not promising anything. Alright, next question. What do you think of Hatsune Miku? I'm guessing it's Japanese. I don't know what that is, like, at all. I could look it up afterwards, but I really do not know what that is. I have never heard of that. So what do I think of it? I don't know. That's my answer. That's pretty much all I can say. Oh yeah, that last question was asked by 8-Bit Nerd as well. I think I might have forgotten to shout them out before. I miss the names a lot, but I mean, when these images get put on the screen, you can see the names there, so I hope it's not a huge deal, but I apologize if I forgot to shout anyone out in this video at all. But I guess next question. I want to start a YouTube channel, and I think you have very good videos, so what programs and editing software and capture card do you use? Well, thank you for your comment on my videos. I try to, do my best, give you guys a lot of content and keep it relatively high quality. So I hope you guys think it's pretty solid, for the most part at least. Now, as for what kind of program I use Audacity to record the audio. I know Omega Pro also uses Audacity. I'm sure a lot of YouTubers use it as well. Audacity is a pretty great program. I've had literally no problems with it. I haven't had any problems at all, really. As for an editing software, I think what the name of it is Kden Live, I believe. It's a free program. I mean, as far as free programs go, I'd say it's probably up there with the best. I haven't seen any others that were good. I don't think there's even like a paid version of it, so I think what you get, it's pretty well. It's really good editing software. It's what I've been using for most of my videos, except for the first few where I would use my phone, which even that editing software wasn't terrible. As far as you would think a phone editing software would, how good it could be. But yeah, Kden Live is pretty good. It's not as just trimming videos and inserting clips and music. It's pretty simple. It's a very simple interface. Then when it comes to putting these images in, like I told you guys, it's a little bit more complex because you got to put in coordinates, or you can kind of drag them, but the dragging the image doesn't work too well. So eventually I'm going to upgrade to something like maybe Adobe Premiere. I've heard is pretty good. Sony Vegas, obviously. I know Quaman uses Camtasia, and he's told me that it's pretty simple to use. So if I ever buy an editing software, I'll either go for Adobe Premiere or Camtasia. But if you're planning on getting a free one, use Kden Live. If you're going to pay for one, I'd say look up Adobe Premiere, Camtasia, see which one you like more, and then you might be able to find some better ones. Just look at tutorials and stuff, and I say look at the tutorials so you can see how the program itself works. Editing videos isn't completely easy. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it is. It's not hard at all. Depending on what the video is. If it's one of my discussions and I gotta put a lot of clips in, then it's a little bit more hard, like that Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan God video. It was very time consuming, but it wasn't terrible to edit. The only hard part about editing these Q&As, which isn't hard, just boring, is putting in all the music because it takes a little while. Because I like to use shorter audio clips, but that's pretty much what I'd say about that. So Audacity is definitely, if you're recording audio, definitely use Audacity. Get a good mic. I use a Blue Yeti, really good microphone. I'll probably do a review on it. And as far as capture cards go, I use an Elgato. That's worked it's pretty magnificent. I won't lie. It's very expensive, but it's good. And definitely get an external hard drive, maybe 1 terabyte. That's what you're gonna want if you're gonna be doing videos and gameplay and stuff. So that's what I'd say. Okay, we are on the last question of the day, and you know, I don't know how long I've exactly been recording, like collectively this whole audio, because like I said, each question is a separate audio track to make it easier for my brother to insert the images that need to be inserted. But I mean, I've been sitting here for about 50 minutes. I'm pretty sure the video wasn't that long, so it's only like 24 questions, so it's probably around half an hour. So I hope it wasn't too long for most of you to, you know, watch. But this is the last question of the day. What are you looking forward to most in Dragon Ball Xenoverse? This is from Dr. Love 307. The gameplay in Xenoverse, man. That's some good gameplay in that. Since I got my hands on in that network test, it was pretty solid gameplay. They put a lot of weight behind the characters and the movement, but I'm really excited for the story and playing with my friends on some of the parallels, the missions. That's probably what I'm looking forward to, is like, you know, the cooperative multiplayer, because I did enjoy in Battle Z to an extent. Battle Z definitely got a bad rap, kind of, because people were expecting it to be completely different than what it actually was trying to be, and that was like a class-based kind of fighting game with healers and stuff. It wasn't trying to be any competitive kind of fighting. It was trying to be a nice, fun, casual experience. But I mean, I'm looking forward to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm gonna be playing as him, and I'll kick all your butts online. Maybe. I mean, you guys could prove me wrong, but I challenge you. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to most. And I guess with that, that concludes this week's Q&A for Dragon Ball Nation. I'd like to thank everyone for watching and hopefully sticking through all of this. But I guess that's basically it. If you enjoyed the video, definitely hit the like button. I know these videos don't get as many views as my other videos, but I mean, I do it for you dedicated subscribers that want to really get more insight on my life. Hopefully all the editing in this video goes as planned. It's probably going to take a long time to render, and my brother's going to have a really fun time putting in all those images of the questions, so good luck to him. But I guess that basically concludes it. I guess I'll catch you guys later. And don't forget to ask me your questions in the link to my Ask FM in the description below. Ask me more questions so I have more for next week. But yeah, as I said, I'll catch you later.